Manchester United losing on the night 2-1, but we've gone through on aggregate. Fantastic for Manchester United to make the final. Really am pleased. We've played really poorly on the night, but we managed to get through. I would have taken a 2-1 defeat before the game. Any sort of win over the two legs I would have accepted, and we've got that. We get to go to Wembley, which is fantastic. The first trophy of the season. You can't argue with going to Wembley any time. Jose Mourinho's put out a strong lineup. Most people were expecting a strong lineup. I was hoping that he would play a few fringe players, but luckily he didn't, because we played absolutely terrible in that first half. The only absentees really, Mkhitaryan dropped out, Valencia come out as well. Darmian was at left back, and Marcus Rashford playing at full back as well. A lot of people were a bit annoyed with Darmian's performance again tonight at full back. I think a lot of people aren't too pleased with him this season, and a lot of people would like to see him playing at right back. I would actually agree, but Valencia has made that position his own this season, and we really did miss some attack from Valencia in this game. Jesse Lingard also started. I wouldn't say it was the greatest game from Jesse Lingard. I would have personally liked to see Martial at least on the substitutes bench to come on this game. But we've seen Rashford as well. I thought he could have caused a few more problems down his side of the pitch in this game, but still not the worst game from Marcus Rashford. Hopefully he'll start the game against Wigan as well. But hopefully Martial's going to come back in that game. I think it's the inconsistency that Martial's shown, which is the reason why he hasn't been playing most weeks this season. Hopefully we'll get some consistency soon. He started to pick up a bit lately, and hopefully we'll come back into the fold for that game. But Paul Pogba getting the equaliser in the second half after a dubious penalty was given and put Hull City 1-0 up. I wasn't too concerned when they went 1-0 up, because I know that they'd still have to get another 2 goals to go through in the tie, which I thought was a real tall ask for Hull City. But luckily we got that goal in the second half. We have upped the play a bit in that second half and managed to get that goal. Paul Pogba got a lot of criticism I was seeing at half time on Twitter and throughout the match. Wasn't the worst game, wasn't as bad as that Liverpool game, but he wasn't at his best today. But still, he's got up to 7 goals already this season, which could be his best tally of goals in a season in his career so far. Still only 23 years of age, which isn't bad for a midfield player of his position. Not many midfielders get a truckload of goals. We are seeing Dele Alli hitting a lot of goals this season, but he is a fantastic player himself. Really fantastic season for Tottenham Hotspur. But besides that, you look at players at Paul Pogba's age, the likes of Steven Gerrard in their prime, in that sort of age, weren't really hitting much higher goal tally than Paul Pogba. I don't think he's going to be very prolific in his career, but still 7 goals this season, I would say, is a decent return for him. His performances maybe could some weeks be improved, but I still think he's going in the right direction. As I say, he's only young, he's only going to get better, and I'm still really pleased that we've got him at Manchester United. But we've ended up losing the game later on. They've got the winner, but it doesn't matter to Manchester United. We're through to the next, into the final, which will hopefully breed confidence if we can win that. It would be Jose Mourinho's first trophy as Manchester United manager, which would be absolutely fantastic. Even though we put out a full strength team pretty much in every round, I don't think it matters. No one looks back and thinks, well, they put a full strength team out and this team didn't. It doesn't matter. All that matters is winning trophies. I hate this thing that everyone keeps going on about. Oh, well, we've got to finish fourth, For a Champions League place that we're probably not even going to win the Champions League in the next few years, I want Manchester United to be winning trophies. I'd much rather us win the Europa League than finish 4th. Obviously, we've got to prioritise 4th place, because the Europa League we could go out at any point. But if you're giving me the option of 4th place or the Europa League, I would go for the Europa League any day. I want trophies at Manchester United, and hopefully we can get 2 or 3 this season. We're the only team left in all competitions, which is decent. Okay, we've played poorly tonight, but we can accept playing poorly because we've got through to the next round. I think it was a job for the players to get up for this tie, being 2-0 up on aggregate. Most people thought that this tie was almost as good as over. 2-0 up meant that they had to win 3-0 or 4-1, which was going to be a real tall ask for Hull City. But they played, credit to them, that played really well tonight. I think if they play like that the remainder of the season, they've got a great chance of staying up in the Premier League. But roll on that final. We won't be playing Manchester City on that weekend anymore. We'll be going to Wembley to play Southampton. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on it. Hopefully we can rest a few of these players for the game against Wigan coming up, because we've got Hull City in the Premier League again at Old Trafford next week. So anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon.